Alright, and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Combat Only account. As you can see, we've been killing quite a few cows. We've been killing some statues when they pop up on the Slayer task. We've been killing a lot more chickens. Our bank value, or our GP straight up is up to 147,000. We've got some more bones to bury. We've got almost 1,000 leathers. Quite a few feathers. We have bought another resupply, and we're working towards our next one. We've got a few silver and gold bars. At the rate we're getting silver and gold, it does not seem like it's going to be feasible to really upgrade any gear until we get to probably at least adamant, probably not until rune. We won't really want to waste the silver and gold bars until then. And we're probably going to want to get the auto loot and auto eat first so that we can farm statues without having to be paying complete attention to them all the time, because it is not the most entertaining thing to sit there and watch those. We do have almost 3,000 prayer points, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop this. Oh, I think I missed some loot there, but oh well. And we are going to go into and try to kill some Valkyries, try and get our first piece of rune weaponry, so that we can move up and make the first challenge of the Spider Forest and make that a lot easier for us. I do know that the boss of this one does have a max hit, I believe, of 152, so we are plenty safe to do that, even without good armor. It's just a matter of if we can actually hit that boss or not, because even against just Valkyries, we only have a 56% chance of hitting. We do have our prayer level up quite a bit, and we are working towards getting that next upgrade of the improved reflexes. Oops, probably should have lobsters for this. Can hit up to a 114 on us, so we do have to be fairly careful about keeping our hit points up. And we get our first piece of holy dust. Hopefully it won't take too many kills to get that first upgrade, that first piece of rune equipment. And then we're rolling. Then we can start grinding out some more rune weaponry so we have some options. Each one's pretty nice. The sword is of course nice for training attack, scimitar for strength, and the dagger is really nice both for training defense and because it has that 0.2 second faster attack speed. So when we are farming potatoes or chickens or something like that overnight, or even hill giants overnight, eventually we're going to get to the point where the dagger, especially on the potatoes and the chickens and cows and things like that, where we're almost always going to one-shot them, so having that extra 0.2 second attack speed will get us a lot more kills per night, which will be very helpful in the long run. I haven't decided yet if we're going to go for actually getting base 40s before we try to tackle the spider dungeon, or if we're going to just go ahead and go into it as soon as we have some rune equipment. See if we can get lucky, see if we can get that first drop amulet of looting. That'd be nice, the 1 in 22. Otherwise, I will bring you back as soon as I get a drop, because this is just going to be killing the Valkyrie over and over again until we get a drop. So see you then. Alright, figured I'd bring it back here. We do not have a drop yet. I have no idea what the drop rate is for any one piece of rune equipment, but we are up to 27 kills. We have not buried any of these yet. And we are about to run out of our prayer points, so I thought I'd bring it back for what will be the final kill, most likely for a while, until we go back and farm some cows, farm some chickens, kill some hill giants, get some more prayer points, get some more slayer coins to get another resupply, get those 200 magic bones again, and then it'll be back here to hopefully get a piece of rune equipment so that we can move on. It should be quite the nice upgrade once we get it, and you can see we dropped from, without our prayers, we dropped from 62% chance to hit up to, I believe it was a 110 or something along those lines. You can go back and look if you want. To a 56% chance to hit an 89. So not quite as nice killing these without the prayers active. It's definitely worth getting the prayers first. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the drop right now, and we won't have to come back to these. Though we'll eventually want to get all of the rune weaponry, at least all of the basic ones. But no drop. We are going to head back to killing cows, the slaughter of the poor cows. We are going to be doing a lot of that because we of course want the leather as well, to slowly start building up that the amount of GP we have, because we do want to get that auto eat as soon as possible. It is a very nice upgrade to have. And of course, eventually we're going to want to have the dungeon swapping. We're going to want to have the extra equipment eventually. We're going to want to have some more bank slots as we start. Especially once we start doing ranged and magic, we'll want some more bank slots for all of our runes, all of our ammo, all of our bows, all of our dragon hide. All of that will take up some bank spot. So I will probably cut it here, and hopefully we'll be back eventually with a piece of rune weaponry and our first attempt at the spider dungeon. See you then. Alright, welcome back. So that took a lot longer than expected, and I also had work run a little bit late. It's currently about 2:30 in the morning for me, so I ended up killing a few hill giants for some extra prayer points too. 23 more of them, Valkyries, and we got a rune scimitar. The mithril items can be retired and sold forever. Goodbye. You will not be missed. And we now have our lovely, the one, the only, the rune scimitar. At last. We will have to go back to killing Valkyries eventually, because I do also want a rune sword and a rune dagger. And I think those are the best place to get them, despite it taking, what was that, 28 before? So, yeah, 51 kills to get a drop. Not great. I have no clue what the drop rate actually is on those. Our bank value is also slowly increasing, or our GP value anyway. 492 of those. We can turn them into green dragon hide to double up our profits. And sell those off. Let's sell those off. We're up to 342k. We're a third of the way, a little over a third of the way to that first auto eat. Our primary goal, of course, now is to take on the Spider Forest dungeon as soon as possible and get that amulet of looting as quickly as possible. It's a 1 in 22 drop rate. That will completely change everything for this account. That is the absolute key to getting that and the first tier of auto eat. Then we can leave it idling and actually make some real progress. We're back down to 756 prayer points. We're going to have to farm quite a bit more through Slayer tasks, get some more Slayer points, get some more of those magic bones, and also get bones from the Slayer tasks themselves. We'll start killing Master Farmers whenever they pop up, just to start building up that GP stack and keep working towards that first tier of auto eat. Unfortunately, because it is so late, that took quite a while to kill off all those Valkyrie. Plus, more importantly, I got home quite late from work. So that will be all for this video. We are not going to be able to make our first attempt at the spider chest. However, we definitely will make a couple of attempts in the next video from this series. I do want to try to keep, for as long as possible, making one video per day. They won't all be in this series. I plan on bouncing back and forth between the two characters and try to keep, for as long as possible, the one video a day going. In order to do that, I'm going to start trying to produce more videos. And as I bounce back, because right now you can really get more than one day's worth of content out of each day that passes, more than one video out of each day at this early stage of this hardcore combat only account. And it's going to really slow down later on as the levels get higher, as it takes longer and longer to grind out dungeons to get drops that you need. It will really slow down, so I'm going to try to start building up a little bit of a backlog of videos. So we should manage, on the channel at least, have one video per day for a while. But that's going to be it for this one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.